started a revolution.
With your genitals online.
All right, so how is this for sound?
Yeah.
Are we looking good for sound?
Yeah.
Okay,
Levels
cool.
and such.
That's good, because I feel like sometimes I'm out in the boonies.
Sometimes I pump you up as best I can before it goes black.
Yeah, well, let me help you out a little bit.
Okay. By speaking into the mic?
Yes.
That'll help a lot.
Almost like a professional would do.
Well, far from professional.
Yeah, you said that right.
It's a new,
now this thing's gonna make that sound?
new episode, what is this, like 60-something?
61.
61.
I gotta restart this really quick because I can hear the
motor.
laptop motor.
Get your motor running.
I don't want to hear it.
So we had before we just about started this thing, why was that song ever written? Werewolves in London.
I don't know. It's garbage.
Fucking terrible.
I don't even care that it's a bad song. It's just the way people talk about Warren Zevon in general, like he's something special.
But
I don't get it.
I don't think he was.
He has one song that anybody has ever heard. Two? What's the other one?
Lawyers, Guns, and Money?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, you do. It's a hit.
Is it though?
No, not really.
Exactly.
Well, it was a hit, I think, at some point. Like, what's the follow-up? I got this. Still horseshit.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. What else did he have? Did he play with somebody? What made Warren Zevon a known name?
Oh, are we diving in?
We're going right in.
I'm going right in. And as a special treat, I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, look at this.
Wikipedia. Because it is
all the truth.
All knowledge. Warren Zevon.
Whore shit.
He died the day before my birthday.
Aww. September 3rd? You were born in September... 2003 you were born?
No, but it's the 7th.
Was he Axl Rose? Right there.
You think he looks like it? He does, I guess, look a little Axl Rosy.
Well, Johnny, the Axl Rosy. Now, let's see here. Look, lawyers got werewolves.
He's got, like, fucking baby lips, though.
Is it one of those cases where he was more important in England? He's American, though.
Is he?
I think so.
Born in Chicago. Yep.
Like, I don't know any of these songs. Why was he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
He was a jingle composer.
Huh.
White Whale label mates the Turtles. Remember me and you and me. We did that, guys. Ready? Wanted, Dead or Alive. Who's Kim Foley? Who's the cult figure Kim Foley?
Is wasn't he the guy that managed the Runaways?
I don't know.
I think he's the guy that managed the Runaways. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, there he is. That was his thing.
That was it.
He was our version of the dude who did Sex Pistols. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just
100% accurate with that one.
Shocking, or whatever it is. Malcolm, right? McLean.
Malcolm. Yep.
Yeah.
Owner of the Sex Shock.
Yes.
He was a keyboard player for the Everly Brothers.
Wow.
And that is a weird timeline right there.
Dude. Yeah, his life's all over the place.
Yeah.
But none of this stuff, right? None of this stuff means anything. Lindsey Buckingham, now he lives with them. So did he just get stuff happening by association?
Sounds like it.
Jackson Browne, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he's in with the Eagles. He's like hanging around, you know.
I think it was that group, that sort of that LA scene back then.
Right. Not quite, is that not quite the Canyon? Right? Like the Canyon was like the hippies.
I don't know.
Wasn't the Canyon like the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Joni Mitchell? And
maybe this was a little
later,
mid-70s, right? Though, right?
So was it the same area? I don't know.
But the Eagles got their start there too, right?
Right. Junior Sociopath. Ooh, nice.
Whoa!
Wow! Wake up, little Susie.
Huh?
Look, see, like Lawyers, Guns, and Money, I guess was the first one that was... I don't know. Terrible stuff.
I don't like it.
One of the toughest rockers ever to come out of Southern California. Weird.
It's just stupid critics.
Yeah, because he was a Rolling Stone darling, so they,
Mm-hmm.
they'll ball wash him all day long.
Yeah, because they hate good stuff.
They do.
They have a history of hating good music.
Yeah.
They panned every Zeppelin album.
It's weird, right? Why? Because they weren't
Because they were popular and they weren't...
sucking up to Rolling Stone?
Probably. I think it's a lot of that.
I bet you.
Yeah, and they were like, marauders on tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they weren't like sipping tea with their legs crossed and
True.
trying to be pretentious and intelligent.
Think they got pretentious later?
Well,
When they
wouldn't
grew up?
you?
Yeah, once you have millions of dollars.
After you wrote Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah. Maybe.
I think you might...
Allegedly.
You still wrote it.
Maybe.
Just because you stole the opening 3 chords from another song doesn't mean shit. There's 7 other minutes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, I get
fuck
it.
Warren Zevon.
Look at all this. We're like on this thing and nothing is happening with him.
Personal crisis and the first comeback.
What was his crisis?
I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't care.
All right. But like he's all that stuff, and we got to deal with the Chinese London warehouse, Chinese food, whatever he says. I don't even know. I like to meet his tailor. I know that's in there.
Yeah, his hair was perfect.
What is that phase of music where there's like every so often you get 1 or 2 that come out like that? It's like talky.
How do you feel about Tom Waits?
Eh.
Also,
Yeah.
useless.
It's useless.
Yeah.
Seems like an interesting actor. Like I've seen him act. He seems interesting.
Yeah.
But as a
He's good in
musician,
Rumblefish.
yeah.
I mean, he had like 7 lines in it, so
And he was good in that.
he
was
mumbled through the whole thing. Like spit in a glass and wipe it out. Yeah.
He was in a movie later on too. What was it? Not Bottle Rocket. I can't remember. One of those movies. Whoever wrote Bottle Rocket. What the hell's his name? I can't. It's one of the.
Do you want me to search it?
You can. He's like a known guy.
You want me to assist here?
Yeah, because I'm really bad today.
Who wrote Bottle Rocket?
Who directed? Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
the first.
Welcome to our fountain of kind of information.
What is this?
That stands before me.
Is this one?
Yeah, that's the movie.
Okay.
What the hell's his name?
Wes
Yeah,
Anderson.
if you look up his Wes Anderson movies, I think he was in a Wes Anderson later on. Scroll.
What is going on with this website?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like known for Fantastic Mr. Fox. I saw that. Tannenbaums. You've seen a lot of those, no?
Alright.
I don't know.
Let's see it.
What's that?
Don't know that one. Don't know this. Don't know that. Don't
Budapest Hotel?
No, I don't know that.
Really? Asteroid City? No?
Nope.
Okay.
That was his director, writer, producer.
Right. Anyway, he was in either one of his movies or one of the other guy, kind of around the same.
He was in a movie, but this guy or that guy.
But he's doing the Tom Waits thing.
Oh, he did Rushmore and the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, Life Aquatic.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Those producing. No, he wrote those.
He wrote them, but I think he directed some of them too.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Point being, I think Tom Waits was in one of his movies or one of those other guys that were like the same. Those style movies. But Tom Waits is with his.
Yeah, why didn't we just look up Tom Waits? Why are we going in a circle here?
Yeah. Because we're fucking geniuses. So you hear it?
I said it.
There you do.
What's all this about?
I don't know. He's always in a movie. He wasn't about a Buster Scruggs. Licorice Pizza. That's the one he was in.
Licorice Pizza.
That's the one we were watching.
Interesting.
He just does the same thing. He's the same guy as he is. That's all. They hire him to be the dude that talks like that.
They just hired him to be himself.
Like he's trying to. Is he trying to be Sammy Davis Jr.? Or is he trying to be Rat Packy? Like, what's his deal?
Explain that one to me. I'm not getting it.
Well, he's got that vibe. Like he's the Rat Packy. Like, hey, how you doing? I feel like that's his vibe.
Because he's got that little shit under his lip.
And his deep voice.
Yeah.
Like he's been smoking a lot and drinking a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of guy.
He was in The Outsiders? But he must have been in a diner, maybe?
Something, right?
Don't know.
I don't know. Rumblefish, there he is. That was the one after.
Rumblefish was good. Good movie. I gotta get Nicole to watch that.
But he's like, I don't know, like I guess he's got one of those careers where he's making enough money to
Alternative names. Mule Patterson.
Where did he get that from? What does he need that for?
I don't fucking know.
Mr. Tom Waits. That's his alternative name. Mr.
So weird.
Is it Waits or Wait?
With an S.
Waits. Unlike John Waite.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of those guys, I guess he makes enough money just to goof around. And he's kitschy enough where hipsters like him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of thing. Probably got a billionaire parent somewhere in there that you don't know about.
Not my scene.
But that's that thing. He's like that.
Fuck.
Did you like Andy Warhol? Did you think Andy Warhol was interesting?
He had one good idea.
Oh, yeah.
And he just kept doing it over and over.
Which
is kind of funny because his idea is about
doing something
replicating
over.
that.
Yeah, so it's like perfect.
Yeah.
But was he hip? Did you think that was a hipness?
Not to me.
Right. Well,
odd.
I guess we were kind of at the ass end of that, right? When we were kids.
Maybe that's why he hooked up with Basquiat to try to make himself cool again.
Right. Because Basquiat was like, would you consider him the replacement of at that time for that artist group?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't either. That's what I mean. That's what I'm asking. Who else was interesting?
At that?
Yeah, right. That New York scene there. Who else was?
It was like Kenny Sharf. Do you know his stuff?
I don't know him.
It's like a lot of cartoony looking things. Like Kenny Sharf.
Kids were all over the map today.
Yeah.
Okay. Like almost.
Yeah, kind of graffiti-ish.
Almost the wall-ish.
Yeah.
Almost cat dog-ish.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing. Like even Basquiat was like.
Yeah. Basquiat
putting.
Jesus Christmas.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
It stinks like a fucking.
Really? You can smell it already?
Yeah. What are you eating? Hot dogs?
No. Dog dicks.
It smells like. That's the smell.
I had Mary Lou's rice. That's what it was.
That was good rice.
It was good. It's better. That's all they fucking eat.
What about what's his name? Do you like? I always found it dull, but Lisa likes it. Keith Haring. Did you like Keith Haring?
Yeah, he was in that. He was in that era too.
Right. That bubbly era.
The outliney, cartoony stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. It's pop art. But
pretty much.
It reminds me of IKEA.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
Who's the other guy I'm thinking? Julian. Oh, come on. Julian Schnabel. Schnabel.
There's another one.
They would do these plate paintings here.
Yeah, we break up plates and then paint over them?
Yeah, you say you'd fix them to the canvas or the wood or whatever it is and then paint over it.
Interesting.
There you go.
So that was that was all one group at the time?
It's contemporaries, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All from New York?
I believe they all got their start there. I don't know if they're all from there.
Right. Do you believe you have to be in New York, or do you have to still be in a major metropolitan place?
Not anymore. We have the internet.
Yeah, but
a major metropolitan place.
Yeah, you gotta show that shit.
Yeah, because
it's not the same on screen.
People in the middle of Nebraska aren't going to go to galleries. I don't think. You know,
no, but
small town.
But will some?
Why would you even have one?
Omaha?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Right.
talking smaller.
Well, it's not that
Yeah.
big. But I mean, like, you get your start. You're like, I want to be a painter. Do you stay in Omaha?
It depends.
Seeing your art on the internet is bullshit. You got to see it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if you get yourself an agent and he pimps you out around the world, then why not stay there?
Right.
It's cheaper.
Maybe.
You don't want to have to rent space in Manhattan or Long Island or something.
Maybe there's still a scene underground and we don't know about. Where they don't bring their phones out.
The Omaha scene?
No, the artists. Maybe there's art something. Maybe there's still movements where the phones aren't out. Where everybody's like, we're not using our phones.
Yeah, of course.
We're staying underground.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think it's pretentious?
To not use a phone?
Well, just to keep it to yourself.
Oh, you mean to do it
Like, we say we have a group
without
of
the help of
anybody.
corporate art America,
We have 10 guys and we're all painters, you know what I mean? We all meet up at
right?
Chicky's coffee shop.
Mhm.
We don't bring our phones with us. No phones out. There ain't no pictures. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just an underground thing. Think that happens?
Sure.
Besides militias? or Klan rallies or something?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, artists are Klan members,
You think so?
especially in New York. Yeah, of course. They're hiding.
Yeah, you got tie-dye.
That's their disguise.
You start tie-dyeing those outfits.
That'd be good.
But I mean, you don't have there's is there a music? I mean, I wonder if there's people that just like, listen, we're part of this. We're not broadcasting it. It's ours.
Yeah, until somebody offers them a check. Then
Right.
They probably.
Then, yeah,
Yeah. They're
I'll
like,
put
see you
this-
later, guys.
I'll put that phone right here.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I don't know. I was
But as
wondering.
long as they bring their friends along, then it's okay, right? Because then they
Right.
remain that group.
Right. I'm just saying. I wonder if there's something cool that's not a destructive, like I said, like ISIS or something. That's
underground.
underground. That
Yeah.
maybe will explode, and you're like, wow, where is this
Yeah,
thing?
but you won't know about it because it's underground.
But until it happens,
Yeah, right.
until it can't be contained anymore.
Sure.
There's got to be a point where it leaks
Like
out.
Norwegian metal.
But those rowers, you didn't know about them?
Yeah.
They're huge over there.
Yeah.
But no, it was funny because I'm just thinking about that because I was down a rabbit hole thinking of pretentious musicians.
Uh-huh.
I was on a little roll of grouchy musicians, like John Cougar.
Okay.
He was playing some show and he's like goes pontificating into these long stories about his grandma and stuff. You just hear somebody play the song already. And he
Nice.
just loses his shit. And he starts fucking around playing like Jack and Diane, like the wrong chords. And then he just, forget it. I'm leaving. He just wrapped up the show. I seen that one. That one dude, what's his name? Aaron Lewis, get
That's
mad at
crazy.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I get it, you have an acoustic guitar. But to get so upset, people are talking.
Yeah, Neil Young would do that.
Yeah, I was like, is that pretentious? Like, just
Yeah.
Jack and Diane, if you get Jack and Diane,
They paid to get there. Let them do what the fuck they want.
but Jack and Diane built you your house. Don't say it didn't.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Your
That got,
little pink house.
yeah.
Yes.
A couple of those songs got you your mansion, your second mansion, and your fourth wife, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe you shut up and you just do it. You're not thinking about. I mean, there's probably,
I don't
you
know.
know, I'm sure Tony Iommi hates playing Paranoid, but he's going to do it every night because without it,
I don't know. He doesn't seem like a guy who hates what he's done.
that's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
But
He's
I mean,
not like
even if he's played it a
Cherry
million,
Pie guy who hates singing Cherry Pie or hated singing Cherry
but
Pie.
he had to.
Of course, because it's the only thing that anybody knows.
Right.
Yes.
You're not.
Why would you hate the thing that got you to where you wanted to be? I don't get it.
I don't get that either, but sometimes they do.
It's not like the other songs were some great departure from that.
No.
Right? They're all in the same vein. So.
Apple pie?
Yeah, it wasn't like the rest of their stuff is like some prog stuff that never clicked.
Never saw
You know?
light of day.
Yeah. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, but you would think you would be more than willing to do those things gleefully, gladly, because of where they got you.
You got stuck on that G,
Yeah, I
didn't you?
did. I don't know if I want to say gleefully or gladly, but
Yeah, never write a lyric with two G's and two GLs. The gleeful glands.
But I mean, even unless you're the Stones, you have a catalog of countless songs.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you still got to play "Start Me Up," even though he probably has 18 songs just as popular. Yeah. You know what I mean? But there's certain.
Yeah, but at that point, you're talking about the crowd's reaction to it. You know, it's part of your show.
Right.
Like, all right, we're gonna jump up here right now.
Sure.
You know, you hear 70,000 people going crazy. You're like, yeah, whatever. I'll play it again.
Oh well.
It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, at least like Pearl Jam, they say who knows what we're doing. You know what I mean? They'll write the set 5 minutes before they go on, and they may not have played some of those songs. Okay. I think that's interesting.
Sure. It might also sound like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people have grown accustomed to it. Like, you never know what you're going to get.
Okay.
Maybe we're going to get something awesome tonight. Maybe we're going to get something less than awesome. But I'm sure it's like, if they start really floundering, I'm sure they go, all right, get to some of the songs we always do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt they go that far out.
Eddie Vedder's calling audibles?
Yeah.
Up on stage?
I bet you. He's running the show.
Sure.
But, I mean, like, I don't know, like, how many other bands do that anymore. Maybe Fish or some other jam bands may call up strange things when...
I don't think a lot of them do. I think they probably have 5-6 tunes that they have, and it just stretch out parts.
Yeah. You think they're always going to do the whatever? They're always going to do the staples?
No, you do a couple of them, but then you do some things that you want to play also.
Right.
Yeah, you don't really... Most staples you don't drag out, unless it's whipping post, right?
Right. Or,
What are you going to do with She Talks to Angels? You're going to play that for half an hour?
I don't know. But they did some of that weird shit. They tried. I don't think they were accepted. That one little gray area where they were trying to be a jam band.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were ever accepted as a jam band.
It's not their thing.
No. They may have some extended jams.
Yeah.
But they're not a jam band.
Right.
They ain't experimental. I don't think anybody thought of the Black Crowes as an experimental band.
They wanted it.
I guess if you're at that point, you can have it. Well, I guess the rephrase is that the two guys who are making the most money want to do it.
Right.
The other guys that want to have that continual paycheck are probably like...
Yeah. Let's write some hits, boys.
Yeah, I don't really want to do this, but...
Right.
I guess we're gonna.
Yeah.
The crowds are getting smaller because you two have a fucking ego.
Right.
But I really can't say much because I'm just the guy over here.
I think Chris had much to do with that since he doesn't get to sing during the jam.
But yeah, I think because he was just stoned a lot. So he was just hanging out listening.
All right.
I think he loves his brother so much he's just like, all right, I'm just going to listen to this.
Okay. Yeah, well, if the band's good, sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you think about, like, it's probably a guy who lived for the song, or he's still alive, he's not dead. That sounds bad. I mean, he seems like that's his vibe still. Mm-hmm. He's like, song's a song, and I'm part of it, and I'll step away if I got to. If something going on is good. Then again, if he's hammered, maybe he's up there spouting off.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He's starting to look like Morrison in American Prayer, right?
Yeah.
He's a big old beard.
Yeah, he's a little gray now. You know, I mean, he had that other... I didn't even really listen to it. Did you?
No.
Whatever that thing was he was doing?
No, none of their solo stuff.
Did Rich have a solo thing too?
He did, and I think Mark Ford had something inside there too.
Yeah. And I don't even know if...
I mean, you want to keep busy. You don't want to be bored, right?
Right. I don't think Gorman plays... I don't even know if he plays drums anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, he had his time.
He did. That he did. They're playing in Atlantic City in a couple weeks.
Are they?
I won't go. But I thought I'd say that.
Free advertising like Rose.
Last time I saw them was in Atlantic City. It was fucking boring as shit.
Was it? Why?
Too much stoner music.
See, you were in that... It was that era.
Yeah, it was. It was not good.
Maybe they redeemed themselves.
Maybe. I mean, all I gotta do is play. They have great songs. Why not just play great songs?
Ego.
Stupid.
Pretentious.
How about you do something for the fans? That's what got you there in the first place.
I agree.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I think you have to establish that in the beginning, and they established themselves as a rock and roll band, song after song, you know.
Yeah.
So, that departure, it's not them. Sick.
Nope.
We have our jam bands. Do we have it? We talked about, I don't know, does England have any jam bands?
I don't think so.
Iron Butterfly? Are they English? No.
Oh, you're going way back.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they have jam bands?
Ever? They have to have some ever.
Right.
I mean, they had like Cream and stuff like that, so sure.
I'm sure, but I'm just trying to think of like, when you think of like...
Power Trio, bro.
Yeah. Is it overrated?
Which one?
Power Trio?
In general?
Yeah.
I guess it depends who's doing it.
I don't know. I feel like it doesn't last. Like, it does last, but I think like they always add a few extra pieces. Whether it be an extra guitar player or it be a keyboard player.
Or a guy who plays the keyboard and the pedals and
Yeah, it keeps...
And this guy's playing a 12-string.
Yeah, somebody's filling it in.
Double neck,
The Power Trio kind of...
Yeah.
Not there.
And the drummer's playing triggers that sound like...
I guess, I mean...
flutes or whatever.
Right, because I don't know, does ZZ Top have it? They didn't have an extra guy, right? They never brought an extra guy out. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either.
They might have had some guy behind the scenes.
Maybe.
Playing behind the curtain.
Possible. But I'm just trying to... I don't think there's any English jam bands. You know, I mean, I don't think the Who...
Faces?
Are they a jam band, or were they a...
No, I'm not saying they're a jam band.
Right. That's what I mean, like the Who and all those are bands.
Zeppelin, of course, would go out.
Would sometimes get out there.
Yeah, stretch things out. Sure. Ooh, we're coming to the end of this.
But I was thinking like, Dead, Almonds,
No, I don't think that's...
Fish.
I think that's like a...
An American thing.
Yeah.
Drone it on.
Yeah, it's just being mostly about the drugs.
Right.
And then the music is secondary.
Right. Like those,
in my opinion.
Like those doom bands. Not like not your Clutches and your Corrosions, but those other whatever.
Yeah.
St. Vitus's.
Droning.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Go on.
I'd rather listen to that though.
It's fun.
I'd rather listen to that than the Dead.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Tune it down to A. And
take the Dead trash that shit off.
You ever see those guys that come out in the monk costumes? Like the hoods?
No.
I don't even know what they're called.
You come out full?
Yeah, like you don't even see their faces. It's just like a hood.
And they just do droney stuff?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think their name's like, is this just some weird letters and shit? Not really anything.
Symbols and shapes.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruins?
Yeah.
Like all those fighters we saw, all the tattoo ruins?
Yeah.
Does it help? Think it protects them?
No.
I don't think they blocked any punches for that poor bastard.
Not at all. Maybe got him a ticket to Valhalla.
Yeah, there you go. Well.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, folks. T.O.T.
See ya.